I actually was on a flight the other day that was delayed. It was delayed, and the pilot was really nice. It was a British guy. This was in Europe. And he came out and he said, I'll take your questions. And he walked up and down the aisle, taking questions from people, saying, you know, the reason we're delayed is this and this. Have you any questions? And at one point he said, if anyone wants to come and look around the cockpit of this 737 or whatever it is, please feel free. So, wow, I have greater powers than I thought. I should be fasting. So anyway, he said, come and have a look around the cockpit. And actually one of the passengers said, are you allowed to go and look in the cockpits nowadays? And the flight attendant said, well, sure, if he invites you. So a couple of guys got up and went and had a look. You know, actually a couple of young white guys went up. I thought, what if I say, I would like to have a look in the cockpit? I got the feeling you wouldn't be appreciated. Anyway, listen, I thought, because I've only got a couple of minutes, so I thought I should share with you, it's good now, the advice I've learned over these years is to keep a low profile. Just, you know, blend as much as I can, even with this British accent. So I thought, I've got to blend. And it reminds me of an old Arab tale that illustrates how important it is to just keep a low profile. And it was the story of a young bird, that all the other birds were flying south for the winter, and this bird said, oh, I'm going to hang around, I'm going to have some, you know, no competition here, I'm going to have some food and I'll be okay. And all the other birds said, come on, you've got to go, it's getting cold. The bird didn't want to go. One morning he woke up on his own, hopped along the branch, jumped off, tried to fly, but his wings had frozen. There was a cold snap, and he plummeted to the ground and hit the deck. And he was like, oh no, I left it too late, oh no. He was lying there freezing, thinking he was going to die. And this cow was chewing its way across the field and didn't notice the little bird on the floor and did a huge cow pat on him. And he's like, oh, this is disgusting, you know, this is like an undignified way to die. But the heat from the cow pat started to thaw his wings. So he was like, well, actually, I'm going to be okay. And he was so happy he started chirping. And he was chirping away, and this cat walking through the field saw this chirping cow pat and thought, it's unusual, and started to dig through the cow pat and found this bird and killed him. And the moral of the story is, not everyone who shits on you is your enemy. Not everyone who digs you out of the shit is your friend. And if you're in the shit and happy, keep your mouth shut. And that's my cue to keep my mouth shut. Thank you very much.